When I saw the footprints on the floor and the scattered cigarette butts, I realized someone had been in my house. I meant to leave, but thinking of my wife alone at home, I grabbed my weapon and ran toward the house as fast as I could. I pushed the door open and searched every room and every corner, but I couldn't find my wife. There were only broken fragments on the floor and signs of a struggle. I called my wife and learned she had been seriously injured and taken to the hospital. When I arrived, I found her lying on the bed, barely breathing, and the wounds all over her body stabbed at my heart like knives. Her brother told me a man and a woman had broken into my home, committed the assault, and left in a green taxi. I immediately remembered that I had messed up an order recently, so I dug up the equipment I'd buried. I found the green taxi, but I didn't act right away. Instead, I wrote down the name of the company that owned it. When night fell, I pretended to have a business question and broke into the company, finding the driver who had once been to my house. Before I left, I staged the place to look like a robbery scene. Early the next morning, I staked out the company entrance, waiting for that driver. Once I got into his car, I pulled out my weapon and forced him to describe the man and woman. When I learned they had headed straight to my house, I realized the boss had sold out my information because only he knew my address. So I went to a department store, bought a trash can and some cleaning supplies, disguised myself as a cleaner, and infiltrated the boss's office building. Although surprised by my arrival, the boss oddly stayed calm. I had the secretary bind the boss and herself. Then I took out a nail gun and threatened the boss to give me the killer's names, but he tried to placate me with childish lies. Just when I thought I would leave empty-handed, the secretary told me she knew the killer's names.